Levin out of Absegami. We talked about that school on the Open, Pete. And Pat Yates out of Highland. Yates is now to your, well, he's facing you. Out of Highland. He's on top now. Now he's on the bottom.
Nothing yet. No control. No control. Yeah, now we got two.
All right, so 2 points for Levin. 30-0 on the season. He's the 4th seed at 108 pounds. He beat last year's champion at 101 pounds, Doug Tannick of Hunterdon Central, to get here to the finals.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler. He's a real good one. Bill, you know, this is a repeat of the regionals. Levin beat Yates in the regionals.
Well, Levin is undefeated at 30-0. Yates 26-1. Obviously, that was his only defeat.
That was his only loss, yeah.
You can see the H. Yates from Highland. He's the boy with the H.
Yeah, he's the boy underneath right now. And Levin has a nice tight waist, nice tight ride on him. Tight waist and a near wrist.
Levin's a senior, 87-10-4 career. He's coached by Gene Barber. Yates a junior, 45-3 career. He's coached by Ralph Ross at Highland High.
Old Gene Barber is from Trenton State College, and several years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, he was #2 in the nation out in, I think, in Oregon or Seattle, someplace in the NCAA. Gene Barber was a superb wrestler.
In '79, Trenton State won the Division III championship. 40 seconds to go in the first period. Still 2-0.
Levin is trying to break Yates flat and having a little trouble doing it, but he's still maintaining control. He rolled right with him. So even with Yates on top, it's still Levin's control, and Dick Monorati, the referee, is indicating such. Even in control, you can pin yourself, and that's what Dick was looking for. Now, Yates looks a little tired. He's got his head down. He sort of has stopped moving. He's just trying an inside switch here.
I think he's waiting for the end of the period. It comes in 3 seconds.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe he's just said, well, no, he tried elevating. Yeah.
Now, 1:35, that's a lot of advantage time.
For one period, at the end of one period it is. That means he was taken down real early.
But it's only 2-0.
Yates had the choice, and he selected bottom. That's a little unusual. Most of the boys will take top first. So he obviously feels confident in his ability to get out from underneath. Yeah, he almost did. He almost did, but Levin just stayed with him.
Off the mat. We're at Jadwin Gym at Princeton University.
He's got that figure 4, Levin does. Both legs scissored around the waist in what we call a figure 4, and he'll try to pin him from that. And if he can't get anything out of that, then Dick Monorati will call a stalemate. I might point out to you, Bill, that in addition to Dick Monorati, the referee, there are 2 mat judges. In this case, Bob Duttworth and Dick Mearshak. And if they see something, if they see a call that they disagree with, they'll stand up and indicate it to the official on the mat, and a discussion will ensue. And if the 2 mat judges overrule the official, then he'll go along with them. And it's a big help. I'm an official myself, and it's always nice to have these 2 fellas out there.
It's interesting to me that you have 3 officials to watch 2 guys wrestling. In a basketball game, the 3 official rule is still up in the air. Certain conferences, leagues go for it, and others don't.
Well, yeah, but in basketball, the ball goes in the hoop or it doesn't. Out here, this is all judgment. Who has control and who doesn't have control. who's stalling and who isn't stalling.
They won't miss much. 3 guys watching 2.
That's right. At least 2 out of the 3 will agree with something, and it's like having 3 people watching a car accident. Sometimes you get 3 different opinions as to what happened. But it's always a lot of security to know that you, as an official, are not entirely, the onus of responsibility is not entirely yours.
Second period winding down, 15 seconds to go. It's still 2-0. The riding time an incredible 3:25. So it's really a matter of just hanging in with that 2-0 lead.
Well, you see, now we go into the 3rd period. Bill, we go into the 3rd period with Levin on top, 2-0. And he starts this period on the bottom. Now this means that Yates is going to have to work hard to turn him to get points. And Levin, really all he has to do is just take it easy and make a reasonable attempt to look alive down there so he doesn't get called for stalling.
He's got all that riding time accumulated.
Right.
He can just be there the whole period, not lose the riding time.
He got out anyway. He got out. He got 1 point, but it looks like a takedown. Very close to it. He got the headlock. No, Levin's tough. He didn't give in.
Undefeated wrestler at 30-0, and it's 3-0.
Yates whipped him down with a headlock, but Levin is a rough customer. He squirmed right away from it, so there was no takedown.
So he picked up a point 15 seconds into the 3rd period. It's now 3-0.
He just tried to shrug him by. He's a very active kid. He's not going to sit. To his credit, nice. He's got a double leg takedown there. To his credit, Bill, he's not going to ride on that 2-0 or 3-0 lead. He's working all the way.
5-0. They're off the mat. Stoppage of action, so they'll go back to the middle. Levin came in, 4th seeded. Yates unseeded.
Okay, there was a false start. A caution. Now Dick gave a caution to the top man. The top man made a false start. Now if he does a false start again, he'll lose a point.
But it's clean.
Oh yeah, just a little anxious. Jumped the gun.
Look at this.
Well, there's nothing unusual about what he's got on him there, Bill. Now he's just got that leg bulldog. Stalemate. Good call. Good call. Stalemate, Bill. Neither man could improve his position, and rather than just let him waste the period that way, Dick broke it up.
Help us out.
One minute to go in the 3rd and final period. Vinney Levin from Absegami with a 5-0 lead over Pat Yates.
He's dominating him, I'll tell you.
At 108 pounds, it looks like Levin is going to join John Bonner as a state champion. Bonner over Sal LaCourte at 101 pounds in the 1st match.
Frankly, Levin is as superb a wrestler as he is. He wants a pin, and it's easy to get careless. I wouldn't risk anything. Yates, although he's losing, is no easy mark.
So we've seen that really in the 2 matches thus far. Kid has the lead. We thought he'd just sit on it, but they're going for a little bit more.
That's right.
Bonner picked up 3 points in his match right at the final whistle.
Yeah, there's I think an escape. No, Dick says the same man's got control.
Only 7 seconds. Here's the countdown.
Yates had an escape, but he just didn't realize it.
So it's a whitewash. Vinney Levin.
That final score, Bill,
6-0,
is no indication as to the dominance. Levin clearly dominated.